was great seeing everyone working at submitting their personal narrative into the workshops. Most of you have submitted. There might be one or two in each group that have not submitted, and I'll be messaging you because your narrative is now late. And that means that your score will be reduced because of that decision or not getting it in on time. Plus, it's unfair to the rest of your group if you didn't submit on time because it pushes back the way they can respond. It might even push the timetable as how effectively they can respond to your group's writing. So a couple of things. Now that you have your writing submitted, what you need to be doing now is be reading through the personal narrative of everyone in your group. That's going to be about 6 to 7 essays if everyone's turned them in. But remember, we built this time into the course. Your lessons only comprise about 2 hours of work, with the other time, the other 4 to 5 hours of coursework being relegated to you writing your personal narrative, you reading other people's and giving comments on them, and then rewriting your own personal narrative for a submission grade. So let's talk about what I'm expecting when you comment on each other's personal narratives. We practiced this last week, but I'm going to review it just so that the expectations are clear. So if you look at the personal narrative, you'll see, of course, everyone submitted a 3 to 5 page paper and pasted it into the forum of the group. You want to keep your original draft, all right? And even when you go to revise it, I would make a copy and keep your original draft, because at the very end of the course, there's a portfolio and you're going to be asked to show your original and your revised and talk about how much this piece has grown or how you've grown as a writer. So you're gonna need that. We are now at step 2, where you're replying to each person that is posted in your group. You're replying to their story. Now, in the responses, remember, we're gonna be doing exactly what we did with the practice workshop last week or 2 weeks ago. You want to talk about 2 areas that you really enjoyed about the piece. You want to pull textual support from the piece of writing and explain how that demonstrates something you really loved about the piece of writing. But then you also, because we're doing this as a workshop, we want to improve. We want to become better. So we are going to again grab 2 pieces of textual evidence of areas we think could be made stronger, and we're going to say, you know, one of the things that might strengthen this piece is to do this, this, or this. And remember, you want 2 of each of these, and be clear about what you're talking about. You don't want me to be guessing, like, did they do this or not? So you want to be clear that you're doing that. You want to do that for every person's piece that you are reading in your group, minus your own, obviously. You don't have to do it off your own. So that's really the step we should be on. This needs to be completed by Thursday midnight, and then we should be good to go to begin revising. Then the rest of the week after that will be revising and uploading it to Turnitin.com. I'll put a message as to how that's going to look a little bit later on this week, but I think that's it. If you have any questions, please message me on Remind or throw something into the Creative Writing Cafe.